How's it going, everybody? Welcome to We Do Tech. Now, it's been a while since I've made my last peripheral review, but for today's video, I'm come back to that, where I'm taking a look at the 200K from Cougar. So we're going to take a look at this one. I'm going to tell you guys if it's actually worth getting and what's not. So with all of that being said, let's get into the review right after this. Do you live in South Africa and want to get yourself some awesome new gaming products? Well, go check out RebelTech. They have extremely low prices and they stock all the major brands like ASUS, MSI, Gigabyte, Corsair and many more. So go check out rebeltech.co.za to go get the products you are looking for at a low price. Starting off, the 200K is retailing for about 650 Rand on RebelTech here in South Africa, or about $60 on Amazon. Taking a look at the design of the 200K, the frame is entirely made out of plastic, which does give the keyboard a bit of flex. Now, Cougar did say that it does have an embedded steel plate for durability and stability, but honestly for me it was still very flexible. But now, as for the top cover, it is a clear grey brushed aluminum style finished, although it is still mostly plastic. But the grey with the black combined with the key backlight and also the palm illumination does give it a very attractive look. But anyway, the 200K features some of Cougar's scissor switches, which resembles a laptop style keys. So if you do like the feel of your laptop's keys, then you might like these. You do get a few other gaming keyboards that feature scissor switches but have chiclet keys, which has more space between each of the keys. So for example, the Apple keyboard is one of those. But the 200K has more of a standard desktop keyboard style spacing, which I found a lot more comfortable to type on. This could be because I don't really work on a lot of laptops and I'm not really used to their keys. But being more used to a normal gaming keyboard, I found that these are a lot easier to type on. The switches, however, are extremely soft and have a very low travel distance. But here's a quick sound test for that. As for shortcuts, the 200K does have you covered with all the needed. F1 to F8 is for all your media needs, and then F9 to F12 you get your mail, home, keyboard lock and also the calculator shortcut. You are also able to lock the Windows key to prevent any accidental game minimizing. You're able to swap the WASD and arrow keys around and then also change the repeat rate to either 1x or 2x. As for the anti-ghosting, the 200K is not fully covered. Cougar says that to keep the cost to a minimum, they only added anti-ghosting to 19 of the keys, which are the main gaming areas. Now, personally to me, those are completely fine because those are the most common used keys for gaming keyboards anyway. Now, the 200K does not feature any dedicated macro keys, so if you do want to have your macros, you will need to use a third-party program to program some of the other keys for that. Taking a look underneath the 200K, you get two keyboard flip-out feet at the top with rubber padding, and then also two additional pads at the top for when the feet are collapsed. Then also 3 additional pads at the bottom. As for the cable, it is non-braided and has a length of 1.8 meters or 5.2 feet and of course a USB connection at the end. As for the software, the 200K does not need any software. Everything is accessible through the keyboard itself. As for lighting, you get 7 different backlight colors and 4 different brightness levels, with the lowest one turning the backlight off. As for the effect, you only get a single breathing effect that will breathe in and out of the 7 different colors. But now, of course, the main question is, how is it for gaming? Well, I personally use it in a bunch of my gaming live streams and then also just some of my basic gameplays, and it was very enjoyable. For my streaming, it was nice and quiet, which these scissor switches does help a lot with, and then also the keys felt very nice underneath my fingers. But now of course the 200K isn't only good just for gaming. I use it to type a bunch of my scripts for my videos, and using the keyboard it was very enjoyable. Along with the typing, the added shortcuts did make my life a lot easier, for instance with the calculator shortcut, and of course it looks matter with the lighting being pretty cool. But of course it's not all well and good. The frame is a bit plasticky, which did deliver a lot of flex. The keys did feel a bit cheap, like I mentioned, being plastic, and I did notice while gaming one of the arrow keys keycaps did come loose, but it was luckily easily to just push it back and it was fine again. But now with all of that being said, the 200K is a very nice keyboard, and it actually falls very nicely between the Razer Deathstalker, which is a more expensive version, and the Red Dragon Karuro, which is a bit cheaper. So if you're looking for something right there in the middle, the 200K is right on the spot, and you would not be disappointed just using one of these, especially again if you do like the chiclet style keys. So if you're looking to get the 200K for yourself, of course you can go check out the links in the video description, where you can check it out on RebelTech if you live in South Africa, or Amazon if you live somewhere else. But now that's pretty much it for this review. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this review, please like, share, subscribe, and comment like always. And if you guys want me to review something else, let me know down in the comments below, and I will check all of you guys next time. Cheers, guys.